Welcome back to Tirtani Homes Samayal. So in today's video we are gonna see how to make fake nails. But in the last video I had put how to make fake nails with A4 size sheet paper. But today we are gonna make with color paper. So the items you'll need to make nails are: you'll need scissors, you'll need a paintbrush, a double-sided tape, a buffer. Instead of buffer, you can also use a nail filer. You'll need pearls and beads. If you want, you can use anything. And you'll need a brown paper. So let's go on to the. You'll also need a white nail polish. First, let's moisturize our hand. I'm using a coconut oil and I'm using parachute. Let's take a drop out of this. That much is enough. Now, you put it under your cuticles. If you put under your cuticles every day, your nails can also grow faster. And it is also used to moisturize your hand. Rub it nicely so that, rub it nicely. And cut your nails. I've already cut my nails, so please cut your nails. We don't need to see the second nail growing underneath, so you have to cut your nails. Now, take your buffer and use the polish and the smooth side. First, let's use the polish. Use the polish side very gently. If you are using a filer, then just gently rub it on. If you have a buffer, then use smooth and then rub it on each nail. Each nail, if you do like this, it will last longer. Now use the shape one and then do it so that it will be rough. And then after you do this, again do the smooth. Now this will be perfect. Now let's go on how to make fake nails. First, we need strips. For that, we are gonna use the mirror sheet. Fold it in like this. And then after you fold it, fold again. Now cut the strips. Let's cut the final and last piece. Now, why we are cutting this is because we need strips for nails. Now we'll have 4 strips totally. And let's take one strip. Now from this strip, cut a piece like this. Now after you cut a piece, measure it with your nail. After you measure, let's cut. For that, you have to cut like this. Now, cut it like this. And then, real nails have a curve. So if you put it like this, it won't get sticking in our nail. We won't be able to stick the nail in our nail. So yeah. So now you have to ready a nail like this. Now measure it and see whether if it is correct. This fits me correct. And anyways, you can also use like the shape, or if you don't want the curve, you can just cut it off and make it like this, like a straight. You can do any shape on your nail. You can even put it sharp too. Now, let's take the same paper which we cut and let's cut extra long because we are gonna fold it. Cut it like this. And now what you have to do is, you have to fold it in half like this. And if your end is correct, don't cut it. My end is a bit sloppy, so I am gonna cut it. Now, you have to take your nail and take the nail you made, and then you have to do like this. Don't keep it like this. I just realized that I did it wrong. Keep it like this. Let the curved side be up. Now, cut the nail. Be very careful and be very attentive. Now, we finish cutting the nails. You'll get 3. You'll get equally 3. Now let's go on to the next step. For this step, you will need a paintbrush, and now you take the nail. It's a bit hard to take out the nail. Now, you take your paintbrush and you just fold it like that so that it is a curved shape and it is also like a wheel nail. Do like this on each and every nail. If your nail is uneven like this one or like anything, you can put that nail in the middle. Now, take your double-sided tape and cut a long strip. Cut them like this. Now, flat them so they're a bit curved and they're straight. And then place them like this. Make sure that you don't make them stick together like this. It will be very difficult for you to cut. Cut it like this. Put it like this and leave as much gap as you can. Now, you'll need to take your scissors and you have to cut them like this. Do that in every nail. And then the same thing goes to this one. Now, you have to shake them together. Cut them like this. Make sure you don't cut extra because we're gonna stick them on and on. So make sure you don't cut them like too long, and there has to be no gap. Cut them like this and do this for every nail. Now what you have to do is, now I finished cutting every nail. Now curve them again like this. Now they look like a real nail. Now, make sure that you don't cut extra like this. And cut them even. Now, what you have to do is, you have to keep it like this and you have to rub them with your paintbrush. And then you have to remove them. Now after you remove the wax paper in the sense like this paper, in the double-sided tape, the top layer will be wax paper. It will be like this. Now do the same thing on this nail. If it is easy for you to remove the double-sided tape, then you're lucky. And also, if you're not able to remove the sticker off, like this, you're not able to remove, you can use tweezers to remove them off. They'll be a bit easy for you. Now, with your second layer, now this side will be sticky, and I also have a item for that, so we will follow that. Now let's do the same thing on this side. And stick them on top. Now what you do is, you take any paper and then you just cut it like this. After you cut it, you stick it. And then we can also cut that, so no worries. Be careful, use a parental guide. I'll cut this excess and I'll call you guys back. Now, you should not even wait to dry this. It is already ready. Like, it's hard enough. So you don't need to wait, and it doesn't bend. So yeah, it doesn't bend. And you don't need to wait this to dry. I'll do these now and I'll call you guys back. I've done my index finger. It looks like this. So yes guys, I decided to just do 2 of the finger, and I'm gonna show you guys a few of the techniques that you can use. You can also paint your nail with white nail polish, and yeah, and you can add some bling. So I'm gonna add these yellow crystal beads, and they look so good. Especially if they get them on my nails, they look fabulous. So how do you basically apply them? You have to like use glue, or you can use a nail polish. I'm gonna show you guys one with nail polish and one with just glue. So first let's apply some nail polish. Now for this one, we'll need some tweezers, whatever you tell this. You have to pick one, and then you have to just put them. So first, I told that I will be applying one with nail polish and glue, so let's do it. Now, let's apply our nail polish. You can use any color. I like to use white, so I'm using white. This is how it looks. Now we have to apply the bead before it dries out. Now hold it like this, and then just leave it. If you have a nail dryer, then keep it in for 60 seconds, then another for 60 seconds, then there. This is how it will look. You can use any color you want. And then you have to apply a top coat. I don't have a top coat right now, so I'm gonna skip that part. Now let's do for this. As I told that I am gonna apply glue for this one. So apply a tiny bit like that, and take your bead and then just like that. Now, if I have to say, like, I like both, but the nail polish one sticks in better, but it has to cure. So, like, I feel like it is good. Like, both is good. So, yeah. This is how it looks, final look. So you guys can do the whole nail and you can do anything. Yeah. You can do any decoration you want.